Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin has now reached the minimum target for its fifth wave here to the upside that I talked about in previous videos and also in my first video today, which just means, we need to be on the side of caution. I'm not suggesting it is topped yet, absolutely not, but it all depends on your own risk tolerance, doesn't it? If you're heavily invested long, then it might be worth cutting some, just that you always need to decide what's right for you. I don't see that it has topped yet, but this can happen quickly. The idea is obviously that somewhere in this region, now that we've arrived at this 38K level, that we will finish this wave 5. Now, it appears that Bitcoin might need another wave 4 and 5 section to complete this. Sometimes when the market is so overheated, however, it's sort of, you don't always see all the subwaves. So I just mentioned that the initial targets have been reached. I mentioned in my video earlier today that I would like to see this wave 5 reach 37,670. Then I will start to call it complete. That doesn't mean it has to come down now, but it means the minimum expectations are fulfilled. And that means we just have to be a little bit on the side of caution. And it's very overheated today. It's amazing. It's going to be interesting to see if we get that wave 4 and 5. I've updated support for wave. I will take those fibs out now. They've been reached now, so we can see this better. The support is dynamic, so I'm always updating that throughout the day. As a channel member, you have always access to these live charts. So the support is now at 35,840. Okay, so the market is so dynamic at the moment. When I've uploaded the video, it might already be somewhere else. But this is what we're talking about, right? We have to go with the trend. I mean, I can't believe it. Last week, there were still people out there shouting for new bear market lows. Surely that can happen, but why not go with the trend, set your stop loss and chill, right? And that's what we're doing here. So the market has now reached basically nearly 40K. I mean, there's still couple of $1,000s left to get to 40,000. It's just another psychological mark. But I've updated support. So as long as the price is holding above 35,840, the fifth wave can still happen within the fifth wave. Below that level, I will assume that wave 5 is in. What would that mean? Well, it would mean that we are, and I have to go to the daily chart, that we have probably topped in wave 1, in this larger degree wave 1. But I would wait for, awesome, we've nearly reached our target. I would wait for a break below support to confirm that. Beautiful 5-wave move to the upside here. Can it get another 4-5? Yes, surely. But again, that's why we track support, right? In these strong Bitcoin rallies or crypto rallies, we always like to track support. We don't want to call a top in too early. That doesn't make any sense. We know that cryptos can extend beyond what you would assume reasonable. Now, my larger degree target range for this move, we talked about the lower degree fibs, the initial target, but the ideal target range is between 38,272 and 43,000. Remember how we were laughed at in July when we already were talking about these price levels. Now, Bitcoin needed another breather, and now we've arrived there. But again, never say never, right? So too many people said like Bitcoin can't do that in this market. Well, you see, it can. Never focus on the economy when talking about price charts. It just doesn't make any sense. We just have to go with what the chart tells us, okay? And Bitcoin has been, I think, well, if not then one of the most profitable assets in 2023, outperforming the stock market and so on, right? And also seasonalities are right again. November is one of the most, if not the most profitable month in the 10-year history, if you take a 10-year history as average. So anyway, that's the ideal range. What I would like to see Bitcoin avoid is, I don't want it to get above 43K without putting a deep pullback in first. If it does that, it will get overheated too quickly. That's what these fib levels tell us. If we get a more direct move into the region between 43 and 50K, then we will get a situation in which we have a potential A, B, C structure. So where we have the A wave and the C wave the same length, and that could take us to new bear market lows. Now, that's not a prediction as such, it's just highlighting the risk. It will also not invalidate a bullish structure, but it will shift probabilities a little bit towards a more bearish structure and will definitely keep us on our toes, because that would then resemble a corrective structure. Whereas if this move up in a 5-wave structure is shorter than this move up, yeah, to the degree not going above the 78.6 extension, then that is quite bullish, okay? And then we watch for the 3-wave pullback. Yeah, so that's great, 38K. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to a weekly live stream every Sunday, where you get access to Discord and Telegram, the chat rooms, and you get access to short-term market updates as a gold member, as well as the TradingView live charts. And also, if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as updates about stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P service. Link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.